Suffering is a resistance to the pain. What you resist persists, right? So I know that some people out there have a predisposition to a condition called Oneitis, which is an unhealthy attachment to a woman, usually. Usually a woman that's no good for you, usually a woman that you're stuck with because you didn't have better choices, usually a woman that you invite into your life because you didn't have better options, which is, fault of your own at the end of the day. But a lot of guys will resist the pain, of what they created in their life. Oh, she betrayed me. She cheated on me. Look, we've all been there. I've been there. You've been there. A lot of you dudes watching right now, even some of the gals watching. Look, when you resist the pain, the suffering continues, right? What you resist is always going to persist. Lean into it. Made some stupid choices. Why did I invite this crazy bitch into my life? Oh, she had those red flags, and that one too, and this one too. You can here. I'm gonna put the ticker up on the bottom. Get on my email list so you can get the red flag chapter if you don't want to buy the book. It's right here. You can get it for free. All right. She had this red flag. She had that red flag. Oh, okay. Oh, and then I did that when I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and I was simping for her. Oh, and then I did this stupid shit, with her kids or for her kids or whatever, and that amplified the situation. And you kind of sit back and you go, okay, I don't really want to suffer with this anymore. I'm not going to resist this pain. It is what it is. I did it. You kind of move on for it. And that's how you move on from oneitis by taking ownership and evaluating the situation. Guys are incredibly good at rationalizing things. So use that skill. Another thing to do is eliminate the importance of anything that causes pain in your life or things that you perceive to be painful, right? You have air in your lungs? Good. You got food in your belly? Good. You got clean, fresh drinking water? Yep. Got a roof over your head? Yep. Your life's probably better than like I'd say 85% of the world. A lot of the world lives in extreme poverty. They don't have a proper roof over their head. They don't have clean drinking water. They drink shitty water and end up with all kinds of gut diseases and stuff like that. Eliminate the importance of the pain. Doesn't matter. Does this really matter? Does this really matter? Ask yourself that question. Does this person really matter? Do I need to suffer because of what happened here in this transaction dynamic relationship? My boss fired me. My business partner took advantage of me. That bitch cheated on me with Kevin from sales. Whatever it happens to be, right? Eliminate the importance of it. Fuck my boss. I'm going to go do it on my own. I'm going to start up my own company. I'm going to prove them wrong. That's one of the reasons why I started up my debt business, right? I was just looking at the industry and I'm like, fuck those guys. I'm going to do it better. I have a better way to make money. I have a better way to solve this problem. I have a better way to help people, right? Like, use the pain. Don't let it use you. Don't let it own you. Don't let it take over your life. Don't let it consume your bandwidth. Don't let it, become your identity. That's what a lot of people do. It's like, oh, like, I want to see if I can find it real quick on my Twitter feed. I can find it. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen. I'm not gonna say it because this is how the YouTubes are, but let me see if I can find this real quick. Hard to swallow pills. Oh man, there's so much of this out there. Where's the hard to swallow pills that I came across the other day? Come on, scroll, scroll, scroll. There they are. Share on the screen. Oh, my life is miserable. Nobody likes me. Da, 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 da. Everything's difficult. I should have been born this way or that way. It's gonna put it up on the screen. Okay, I'm gonna take it off the screen. It's kind of the world we live in today. It's like, eliminate the importance of it. Stop fucking around with your life doing stupid things over things that are insignificant and not important. That's really what a lot of us do. I've done it. I have the t-shirt. Been there, done it, have the graduated degree. Trust me. You don't it doesn't need to become you. It doesn't need to be your identity. You don't need to keep making the same stupid mistakes over and over again. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again, expecting a different result. Stop it. Suffering comes from wanting things to be different. You understand? We want things to be different. We want things to go our way. And if they don't, we have to suffer. No, you don't. You really don't. Find a solution. Find a solution. Or find contentment. Find happiness in it. Eliminate the importance of it. Does it really matter? Is it really worth losing sleep over? Right? Suffering comes from wanting things to be different. Let it sink in. Marinate on that for a minute. Surrender to what it is and stop craving for things to be totally different from what they actually are. Another thing people like to do a lot is attaching suffering to pain. It's like painful. Boom. Oh, now I have to suffer. I get it. We do it naturally, even as children. Stub your toe, your sibling punches you in the eye. Oh, Billy punched me in the eye. Right? It all starts somewhere. It all starts somewhere for someone. And then you want to attach suffering to that pain. But the reality of it, like parents even know, like when kids have a little spaz and they have a meltdown over hurting their finger or touching something hot, and they drag it on for like a long period of time, longer than what it needs to be. Like they know the pain's gone, like it's enough. Okay, we can stop the charades. We're not trying to win an Oscar here. Nobody gives a shit. You're not going to win an Oscar for attaching your suffering to some painful moment in your life, to some chaos. Stop attaching suffering to pain. You can detach them, eliminate the significance of it. It probably doesn't matter. I guarantee there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people in the world out there that probably exchange their shitty scenario, their worse off, even shittier scenario, whatever you think is the end of your day, week, month, year, or whatever it happens to be. We like to create stories in our minds about suffering in certain ways that it's like the oppression Olympics. These guys are like, well, we're the most marginalized group. No, we're the most marginalized group. No, you have it this way and you've all got all these advantages. No, well, you, because of this and your grandfathers did that to our people. And it just goes on and on and on. Right? It's like, dude, get over it, man. Get over it. Get over it. Take ownership for your life and do better and be better. That's part of the problem with the world today. I'm telling you right now, drinking bone broth. Trying to drink more bone broth in the evening anyway. In case you're wondering, I know everybody always asks in the comments, "What you drinking, man?" Don't do it. Pain is mandatory. Suffering is optional. Realize that. Go back and watch this over and over again until it sinks in. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here. And pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.